Check, check.
It's time for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, Lot 50 Brewing, Church Insurance Agency, Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, Diamond Brothers Insurance, Ingram Waste Disposal, Seed Solutions, Allied IFS, Country Financial, Lake Ridge Christian Church, State Farm Insurance Agent Terry Elliston, Eagle Ridge Golf Course, Diamond Financial Consultants, Soleil Body Salon, Great Heart Seed, and our affiliate sponsors, Dan and Sherry Hutchings, Steve and Lynn Young, Paul and Kathy Porter, Denny and Mary Lou Pine, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Doc and Donna Moody, Jeff and Stephanie Moody at Moody Farms, Chad and Stephanie Crampton, and Mark, Amy, Salem, and Sarah Isa. Our pregame show is sponsored by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195.
Good evening. You're listening to the Paris Sports Network as we are set for Monday night volleyball. I'm Cleb Best bringing you the action on the Paris Sports Network. We are using Lawrenceville's NFHS stream as our Tigers have traveled south to Lawrenceville for this Little Illini Conference matchup. We'll have a JV and varsity contest tonight. originally scheduled to be a fresh soft match, but that wasn't meant to be and canceled that, pushed a bus time back, and we'll just have 2 matches this evening from Lawrenceville. Looks like Emily Wells starting for the Tigers. Carradine Hoffman. Jacoba Harkar checks out as libero Emma Kemper checks in. Kendra Young up at the net. We got Sammy Milam starting for the Tigers. And a swing there from Jaden Bishop, also in the starting lineup for Paris. Lawrenceville just had the ball 1 hit, got it back across. Now the Tigers will pick up the first point of the match. Wells serving for Paris. 1-0 Tigers. Ball over, dug out by Kemper. Set by Wells and a swing from Milam. I think that's Sammy. I can't see a number to confirm, but yeah, there we go. Sammy Milam with the kill that time for the Tigers. Wells still serving. Overpass is swatted down by Kendra Young off an Indian to the court. Point Paris. Well attacked there by Kendra Young. And it's 3-0. Wells a nice serve into the back line and give her an ace as Lawrenceville couldn't handle it. 4 straight points to start this one. Now a serve in the center of the court. Lawrenceville able to get it across. And now another swing from Young. And a double is going to be called on Lawrenceville. Point Tigers. Wells serve again, another ace. Emily Wells. Going after the back right corner of Lawrenceville a couple of times in this streak to start the Tigers off. 6-0. Now opposite side of the floor. Set from Lawrenceville in their offense. Pushed across. Dug out by Kemper. Set for Young, who will dump it down to the court. Point Paris. I think they're going to call a center line violation on Lawrenceville. Either way, point Tigers, and it's 7-0. Wells another serve through the Lawrenceville offense. Pass up from Hoffman. Set cross court set from Bishop. And then an attacking error on the Indians. Point Paris, 8-0. Wells serves from just about the center of the court in the lane of the basketball floor. That serve into the net, first point for Lawrenceville. We're going to work without Lawrenceville rosters tonight. They don't have anything listed on Max Prep's roster or stats. So we'll just be bringing you names of your Tigers as there's a point Paris. I think another center line violation called. Jaden Bishop to serve. And receiving error on Lawrenceville. Not the greatest dig. And once she got her hands on it, she had to clear out of there. None of her teammates could get to the spot to keep that rally going. Point Paris, timeout Lawrenceville. That makes it 10-1 here in the first set. Had a few of the volleyball girls stop at softball practice before they headed down to Lawrenceville. So put in best wishes to make this a quick night for your Tigers. Both JV and varsity, both teams playing very well as of late. And if things keep going the way they have been for your Tigers, should be another good night. And JV's off to a fantastic start, 10-1 here in Lawrenceville. Teams out of the timeout. Bishop still serving. Leave this one short for the front row. Lawrenceville able to get it across. Milam pushes it over. Lawrenceville through their offense. A set from the back row. Across, dug out by Bishop. Hoffman, a set, pushed over from Young. Here's Lawrenceville, longest rally of the night. Kemper, one hand, starts the offense for the Tigers. Cross goes Hoffman. Lawrenceville cross court, swing, dug out back row Bishop to Milam. Her and Wells went for the same ball, and that's going to start to be the end of that point, which will go to Lawrenceville. Thinking that Sammy wasn't sure that the setter, Emily Wells, would be able to get to that one in time. Would have been a tough set, but Wells went for it, as did both players. And that ended in a point for Lawrenceville, and so does this one. Tigers still up by 7, 10-3. Service dug out by Kemper. Swing from Hoffman, trying to go for that back right corner. Can't do it. Out of bounds, point Lawrenceville. Indians still serving. Standing still serve, set from Wells. Young gets her hands on it and puts one to the court. Point Tigers. Kendra Young already a handful of kills this evening, as she will be replaced by Jacoba Harkar. Emma Kemper to serve. With the right hand, gets it across, and then a receiving error on Lawrenceville. Miscommunication once again as the ball fell between two Indians. Point Paris. Kemper serve this time, back right. Here's a set and pushed across, dug out by Wells. Has to rely on somebody else to get to it, and nobody able to. Ball falls between Milam and Harkar. Point Lawrenceville. Serve from the Indians. Kemper with the dig. Set from Wells to the back row. Swing from Kemper. It's going to fall in. Point Tigers. A kill from the libero Kemper. It's 13-5. Milam serving. Nice serve. Right over the net. Lawrenceville unable to get it across. That should be an ace for Milam. That was a difficult one to dig out. Didn't get it clean. Then the two ensuing hits. Never got anything generated for Lawrenceville. And there's another one. Back-to-back for Milam. Nobody touched that one. And it's 15-5. This serve too low, and it'll be point Lawrenceville on the service error. 15-5. Serve across. Tigers in their offense. Wells a set for Hoffman, who swings, puts it into the center of the court on Lawrenceville's side. Indians try to swing as the hitter was falling backwards, and that won't work. Into the net she goes. Attacking error, point Paris. Carradine Hoffman now serving. Lawrenceville gets a quality swing. Tigers in their offense. Kemper a hit. Now Harkar with her left-handed swing to the court. She goes for the kill. (17-6). Hoffman still serving. Paris leads by 11. Serving in the center of the court from Hoffman. A set and a swing into the net. Attacking air. Point Tigers. Hoffman to serve again. This one dug out cleanly. Nice set from Lawrenceville, and then a hefty swing. Well out of bounds. Point Paris. Lawrenceville has already called one timeout. They're 6 points away from losing this first set. We'll see if they decide to use another one. And that ball was deflected by Lawrenceville before it went out. Point Paris, 20-6 now. Hoffman serve, another nice serve from Carradine. Dug out by Lawrenceville. Well played on their offensive end, and then a nice dig by Hoffman. Saved it. Harkar's got to get it across, and does. Lawrenceville through their offense. A swing from the middle. Too long, no tip. Point Paris. (21-6). Hoffman serving. And that one goes into the net. Service error. Point Lawrenceville. Addie Ford checking into the game for the Tigers. These might be her first JV points of the year. Then swing from Harkar to the floor. She goes. Point Paris. (22-7). Harkar to serve. Jacoba looking for 3 in a row to end this first set. First one is up and dug out by Lawrenceville. Set cleanly. A swing is off the Tiger block. Then Emily Wells couldn't save it before it fell to the floor. Point Lawrenceville. Lawrenceville to serve, 22-8. Into the dig of Hoffman. Now a swing near side. That was Bishop, got a right hand on it. Lawrenceville handles, gets it back onto the Paris end. Young pushed it across, had it come right back to her. Then she took a swing down for the kill. Point Paris, and it's 23-8. Wells to serve. Nice serve from Emily. Lawrenceville through their set. Attacking air, into the net they go. Point Paris. It's 24-8, and we have our first set point. Wells serving. Gets it across. Dug out by Lawrenceville. Onto the Paris side. Hoffman in the back row pass, and then Young a swing. Kill for Kendra Young. She has 5 or 6 in that first set that Paris will take by a score of 25-8. And between our sets here in this JV contest, we'll take a break with them. You're listening to the Paris Sports Network.
The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors, Dan and Sherry Hutchings, Steve and Lynn Young, Paul and Kathy Porter, Denny and Mary Lou Pine, and Tom and Marnita Stuck. Church Insurance is an independent agency specializing in home and auto, life and health, as well as business and farm insurance. For over 100 years, Church Insurance has been servicing Edgar and surrounding counties. Stop by their office at 116 East Court Street and talk to Bruce, Ann, or Tay and let them take care of your insurance needs. You can also give them a call at 465-4022 or visit their website at churchinsagency.com. Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, located on the west side of Paris. We believe the world eats better when we eat together. That's Cargill, helping the world thrive. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. See Diamond Financial for all of your income tax needs. Ben Lucan has 30 years of income tax preparation experience. He and his well-trained staff can take care of all of your personal, corporate, partnership, trust, and not-for-profit tax returns. They'll also take care of all of your payroll and bookkeeping needs as well. See them at 208 East Jasper Street or call 465-8562. Mark, Amy, Salem, and Sarah Isef support Paris Athletics and implore its athletes to play hard and study harder. Great Heart Seed is dedicated to providing the American farmer with the most profitable corn, soybean, wheat, and alfalfa lines. Their vision is to work on your farm, helping you build higher yields and bigger profits. Contact them at 465-4132. Great Heart, great yields.
We are ready for set number 2 in the JV contest in Lawrenceville. Lawrenceville to serve first. Paris up 1-0. Kemper had digged that time that went straight over the net. Lawrenceville had it back, and they're going to score first here in the second. (25-8) was the score of that first set. Tigers taking it over the Indians, and here in this one it's 1-1 after more miscommunication on Lawrenceville's end. Wells serving, dug out in the back row. Lawrenceville has to hustle to save it. Then they can on the third hit. Point Paris. Wells still serving from the center of the court. It was deflected on the receiving attempt from Lawrenceville. That got their offense out of rhythm. Then it fell to the floor, point Tigers. Wells goes to the same spot on the court. Overpass is going to go over the net and then fall on the Paris' side of the floor. Inbounds, point Lawrenceville. Serve across from Lawrenceville. Dug out by Kemper. Then Hoffman passed it up to Aubrey Leader into the game for Paris. Puts a swing on into the net. Attacking air, point Lawrenceville. So it's 3-all. There's another dig from Kemper. Set from Wells. Swing from Young off the Lawrenceville block to the court, point Indians. This serve will land on the line for an ace. Point Lawrenceville. It's 5-3 Lawrenceville. They go at Kemper once again. Dug out cleanly by Emma. Now she'll get a swing and attacking air. Too far out of bounds. Point Lawrenceville. Another serve. And the dig that time from Kemper went straight up into the air and fell to the floor before a teammate could get to it. I think that was Wells, who's going to try to hustle to get to it from the front line. Unable to. Point Lawrenceville. This serve dug out by Harkar. Young a swing to the floor. She goes. Point Paris. Young has been impressive. Swinging from the middle of the court a dozen times so far in this one. Earn the serve back for the Tigers at 7-4. Paris through their offense. This time Young will just bump it across. Lawrenceville with a nice swing. Off a Tiger out of bounds. Point Lawrenceville. So Lawrenceville serving. Short serve, and it falls harmlessly to the court. Point Lawrenceville with an ace. That one landed in front of the 10-foot line. No Tiger able to get a touch on it. 9-4 Lawrenceville leads. This one dug out by Kemper. Here's a set pushed across from Young, and she read the defense nicely. Dropped it to the part of the court where there were no Lawrenceville Indians. Point Paris. Couple of subs being made by Lawrenceville. Kemper waits to serve. Now she's ready. Across the net she goes. And a miss hit on the reception. Point Paris. Nine to 6. Tigers trail by 3. Kemper serve into the back row. Dug out there. Pass cleanly. Across the net, Lawrenceville goes. Dug out by Kemper. Knock across from Nauer. And then Lawrenceville with a swing. A diving dig from Wells. Harkar gets it across. Lawrenceville through their offense. Wells a set. Harkar sets up for left-handed swing off a Lawrenceville Indian to the court. Point Paris. Kemper still serving. Tigers trail by 2 into the center of the court. Dug out, and setter had to dive to get her hands on it. Lawrence was able to get it across. Tigers offense goes through their motion, and then a swing this time from Lawrenceville goes into the net, attacking air. Nine, 8 now. Here's Lawrenceville after Kemper serve. Dug out in the back row. Nice set there from Wells. Lawrenceville handles. Wells another set. Harkar left-handed swing, attacking air as it goes out of the back of the court. Point Lawrenceville. Lawrenceville serve back left. Up to Wells. A set for Harkar. Off an Indian out of bounds. 10-9. Tigers score on the Harkar kill. And Lexi Collins will check in to serve. Collins just across the 10-foot line, dug out by Lawrenceville through their offense. A swing into the back row, dug out there, set from Wells. Kemper, a right-handed swing into the center of the court. Lawrenceville handles. Swing into the back row, set from Wells again. Canaro with a swing. Up to the front row, back set. Swing this time, dug out once more. Overpass, handled by Lawrenceville. Then off the tape and onto the Paris side. Another swing from the Tigers. This is the longest rally we've seen all night. Swing from Lawrenceville, dug out by the Tigers D. Then an overpass is pushed across from Harkar. Violation called on Paris. Point Lawrenceville. (11-9). Tigers having trouble tying this one up. They've been within one or two for the last handful of points, and they'll be back within one here after Lawrenceville can handle. And Carradine Hoffman will check in to serve. Jaden Bishop also back in for the Tigers. Lawrenceville 11, Paris 10. Hoffman waiting to serve. Now she goes, dug out by Lawrenceville, and again, more miscommunication. A couple of players being in the same spot at the same time. That ain't going to work. It's all tied up, 11-all. Hoffman an ace. Carradine has had a couple of serving streaks already in this match. She's won 2 points in a row for the Tigers, looking for a third. Now with a lead, 12-11. Hoffman floats one across. Here comes a swing from Lawrenceville. Off the Wells block attempt. Now Wells sets cross court. Swing from Young. That was Bishop. Well-designed play for the Tigers offense that time. Well executed. Lawrenceville handles. However, this time a swing from Harkar, too strong. And it's point Lawrenceville. Tied up at 12 now. Serve to Hoffman. And this time Wells, instead of setting, read that one perfectly. The Hoffman dig led Wells right to the top of the net. Wells went up to get the ball at its highest point. Knew that she was basically already over the net. The ball was, at least. And she really just boosted its momentum down to the other side of the court. Did just that, earns a kill. It's 13-12. Great play, Emily Wells. Tigers back in their offense. Set from Wells. Swing from Young. Back corner looking for it. No. Out of bounds. Side out. Point Lawrenceville. Another healthy swing from Young that time, and a great idea. Again, knew where the defense would be. Unable to keep that one in the court, though. Here's a dig from Hoffman. Pushed across from Young. Lawrenceville handles. They're able to get it across. Tigers through their offense. Swing from Bishop into the center of the court. Dug out there. Cross court set. Swing, dug out Kemper. Wells. Bishop once more. Looking for that corner. Off an Indian defender. Out of bounds. Point Paris. Greta Hall checking in for Paris. She'll join the Tiger front line as Emily Wells serves. Gets it across. Now Lawrenceville too strong on their return. Point Paris. It's 15-13. And a timeout called by Lawrenceville after the Tigers take control of this set and look to extend their lead. Now just 2 points, 15-13 here in the second. Again, they won that first set 25-8. And in this one have been trailing by 1 or 2 basically since the beginning. Then Carradine Hoffman came on and won a few points in a row for the Tigers. Now Emily Wells looks to rattle off a handful of her own and take complete control of this second set, which could end the match for your JV Tigers. Varsity match to follow. Again, there was no fresh soft contest. JV Tigers looking to start this evening of volleyball off right here on the Paris Sports Network. Looks like we are ready to resume here in Lawrenceville. Wells serving. Gets it across. Lawrenceville on their offense. Pushed over. Wells a dig. Kemper. Back pass Hoffman, a swing from the back row. Deep in the back row. Wells struck. Lawrenceville is going to be unable to get it back across. Point Paris. Into the net. The Indians go at 16-13. Wells another serve. Dug out in the back row. Now pass up, free ball over. Tigers have a chance. Continue to grow this lead. Young a swing, and it'll be point Lawrenceville. And don't think that ball ever got over the net into the Lawrenceville block from Young. So they're going to call 4 contacts on Paris, point Lawrenceville. It's 16-14. Serve into the Paris end. Pushed over by the Tigers. That was Bishop who last touched it. Lawrenceville swing gets it across. Now Wells a set for Bishop. Bishop a healthy swing, but too strong, out of bounds, 16-15. Lawrenceville back within 1. Serve from Lawrenceville, dug out by Bishop. Pushed across, now Lawrenceville a swing of their own. Dug out by Kemper, up to Wells. Wells sets for a Bishop, who goes off the Lawrenceville block and down to the court, point Paris. Knauer and thought I saw a number on the server. We'll get that checked out as soon as we can. Paris now on their offense as Lawrenceville able to get it back across. Young pushes it over. 17-15, Tigers up by 2. Wells is set. Another chance for Young. Lawrenceville handles. Now a swing from the Indians and was able to get it into the center of the court where there was no Tiger defense. Point Lawrenceville. Tigers still lead by 1, and this attack from Lawrenceville is out of bounds, side out, point Paris. I was looking for a number 12 for that last check-in for the Tigers. I think that's Rachel Stone who checked in. For some reason, I saw a 12 on the jersey. That's what I'm looking for, but I think that's Rachel out there. So we go back and forth here, 18-16. Kemper a dig and an overpass, and Wells couldn't get it out of the net, point Lawrenceville. Lawrenceville serve. They only trail by 1 now. Here's a swing from Harkar. Dug out nicely by Lawrenceville's back row. They're able to get it back across. Now a swing into the back row. Dug out by Lawrenceville. Cross course set. And pushed over. Harkar attacked and scores for Paris. Lexi Collins checks back in to serve. Tigers lead 19-17. Again, they won that first set. I know the NFHS scoreboard doesn't indicate that, but Paris is up 1-0 here in this JV match. Collins serves, gets it across, and then an overpass is mishandled by Kemper out of bounds. Side out, point Lawrenceville. So it's 19-18. Tigers up by 1 on a race to 25. Harkar left-handed swing too strong, and we are tied up 19-19. Lawrenceville serving. Dug out by Collins. Set from Wells. Narrow swing into the back row. Good swing. Handled by Lawrenceville through their offense. Attacking air into the net. Point Paris. As Carradine Hoffman and Jaden Bishop will check back in for the Tigers. Hoffman back to serve. Carradine gets it across. Dug out by Lawrenceville. Here's his set. Far side, dug out by Bishop. Wells saved it. Then Harkar knew as soon as she hit it that wasn't going to land in the court of play. Side out, point Lawrenceville. Tied up again, this time at 20. Serve will fall in. Ace for Lawrenceville. Collins and Kemper both thought that one was headed out of play, but it landed about a foot inside the line, and Lawrenceville has a lead, 21-20. This serve is dug out by Kemper to Wells. Clean offense that time for the Tigers. Great swing from Bishop, handled by Lawrenceville. Indians through their offense. Then Hoffman had a dig. Got it up to Wells, who got it across. Back and forth. Now the Tigers again. Harkar left-handed swing. Dug out by Lawrenceville. Cross court set. Into the net. Down to the court. Point Paris, 21-all. And see a handful of fans react to that point for the Tigers. There are some Paris fans who have made the trek down to Lawrenceville. I know they are following the COVID guidelines, but Creighton Tar athletic director had heard or was told that they didn't think they would reach their 25% capacity limit. So that opened the door for a few more orange and black sweatshirt wearers to head on down. Looks like they did that. 22-21, Lawrenceville took that last point. Here's a swing from Young. Handled by Lawrenceville. They're going to give a free ball over to Paris, though. Kemper got a hand on it. Collins up to the front row now. Wells pushes it across. Lawrenceville back to Paris. Kemper is swing from the 10-foot line and give her the kill. Point Paris. Indian made a diving attempt, got a hand on it. That wasn't enough to keep it in system. 22-all. Wells serving. Dug out. Now set. Far side. A swing. And wow, what a dig there from Carradine Hoffman. Lawrenceville able to handle, though. They get it back across. Then Wells pushed her right back to him. Here's a swing blocked by Young, but she couldn't keep it out of the net herself. And it's point Lawrenceville. 23-22. Here's a short serve that Hoffman has to dive again for. Can't handle this one. Point Indians. And a timeout called by Paris. Sophia Turner will give her team a chance to catch their breath. Now facing set point. Only down by 2 with a 1-set lead in this one. Appreciate you joining the broadcast. As I mentioned, there is some acceptance of fans in the Lawrenceville gym. So great to see some support down there for your Tigers. But if you're unable to attend, appreciate you joining us here on the Parasports Network to bring you this volleyball action. First here, the GV contest, followed by varsity. Just a couple of matches this week for your volleyball Tigers tonight. This away contest, and on Thursday they will be back at home. Teams out of that timeout. Hoffman gave to Wells, and then Greta Hall couldn't get it over the net. And it's going to be point and set to Lawrenceville. 25-22, Lawrenceville takes the second. We are tied up at 1. We'll head to a third after this timeout. You're listening to the Parasports Network.
Diamond Brothers Insurance, LLC has been providing security and peace of mind for individuals, businesses, and government entities for over 150 years. Their agency philosophy is to serve their communities with excellent service, advanced technology, and comprehensive insurance protection. Visit any of their 44 locations throughout the state of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. You can give them a call at 465-5041 or stop by 111 Sheriff Street in Paris. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. Golf season will be here before you know it. An Eagle Ridge Golf Course in Paris offers one of the preeminent courses in East Central Illinois and West Central Indiana. Their Wednesday night league will be starting up soon, but they also offer special services such as corporate events, receptions, and group lessons. Call 463-3434 or visit eagleridgeparis.com. Lot 50 Brewing, located at 112 East Court Street, is the only brewing company in town. Bring your friends, family, or co-workers in for an evening of games, drinks, and conversation. Order food from other local restaurants or bring your own. Stop in and watch the owners, Bruce Young, Steve Combs, and Doug Smitkamp, work for you. Lot 50 is open Wednesday through Sunday. Check them out at lot50brewing.com. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Located at 500 West Jasper Street in Paris, Soleil Body Salon offers 5 lay-down and 1 stand-up tanning bed, as well as spray tan services. They also have a nail technician, an esthetician, and a hairstylist. Give Leslie and her staff a call at 465-7546. Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548.
Attacking air to start this third set by your Paris Tigers has them trailing 1-0. One set apiece. Paris won the first one 25-8. Lawrenceville took the second 25-22. Now the Indians serve with a 1-point lead. This serve dug out by Kemper. Wells knocks it across, and Lawrenceville, again, unable to answer that play from Wells. It's 1-all. Emily back to serve now. Good serve, and it's going to earn the Tigers a free ball. No, it won't, as it won't even get over the net. Point Paris. Wells, another good serve. Set from Lawrenceville to the middle of the court. There's a swing dug out by Wells. Kemper to Bishop. Good swing from Jaden. Point Paris, 3-1. Wells, serve, receiving air. Point Paris, it's 4-1. Another serve, this time to the right side of the court. Lawrenceville overpasses into the Paris offense. Swing from Young, and then no one there to collect her pass. Point Lawrenceville. Lawrenceville serve. Here's a set from Wells to Hall, who missed on her swing. Point Lawrenceville. (4-3). Tiger lead had dwindled down to just a point before that service error from Lawrenceville. 5-3 Paris. Rachel Stone checking in to serve for the Tigers. Stone gets it across, dug up by Lawrenceville through their offense. Free ball. There's Kemper to Wells. A set for Hoffman, who pushes it over, and she's going to earn the point for the Tigers. (6-3) now. Stone another serve. Dug out, handled by Lawrenceville, then off the single block of Young. Deflected enough to avoid any other Tigers, and it's going to be point Lawrenceville. (6-4) Paris lead. Here's a serve dug out by Kemper to Wells. Swing from Young, handled by Lawrenceville, and then they got it across somehow, and then Paris nearly got it back. They're going to call a centerline violation on Greta Hall, who was just in a difficult spot there after 2 hits from the Paris attack. Point Lawrenceville, 6-5, Tiger lead. Kemper a dig, Wells a set, Young too strong, tied up at 6. (6-all) on a race now to 15. Kemper to Wells, cross court Hoffman. Carried and pushed it across, handled by Lawrenceville. Over on the second hit. Time went to Stone. Here's Hoffman once again. Lawrenceville in their offense. A swing from the middle coming into the net. Point Paris. (7-6) Tiger lead. Kemper to serve. Lawrenceville called for violation. (8-6) Tigers. Kemper still serving. Again goes to the center of the court. And that overpass landed on the Tigers' side for a point. And now it's 8-7 Paris. Lawrenceville serve. Dug out by Kemper. Wells the second. Now a swing. Floats one to the back row out of bounds. Point Lawrenceville. Eight all. Lawrenceville serve. Hall digs. Harkar swing. And great effort from Lawrenceville to keep that one off the deck, but an attacking error will lead in a point for Paris. 9-8 Tigers. Lexi Collins checks in for Greta Hall. Collins to serve. Handled by Lawrenceville, but an overpass. Point Paris. Collins still serving. Again, mishandled by Lawrenceville. Point Tigers. And that will lead to a Lawrenceville timeout as they're 4 points away from losing the match. It's 11-8 Paris. Here in the third set, Paris took the first, then Lawrenceville answered by taking the second. Tigers are back out onto the court. As is Lawrenceville now. We are set to play. Collins serving. Into the back row she goes. Handle there. Set by Lawrenceville. Attacking air into the net. Another point for your Tigers, and it's 12-8. Collins serving. Good serve. Lawrenceville's gonna get it across. Then Harkar put it right back over. Lawrenceville out of position. Good idea by Harkar, but it's not going to end well for Paris as they lose the point. Twelve to 9. Lawrenceville serving. Kemper a dig. Wells goes across with it. Lawrenceville through their offense. Here's a swing again into the net. Attacking air. 13-9. Tigers 2 points away. Carrot and Hoffman checking in to serve. Hoffman ready. Serve across, center of the court, and point Tigers. Surprised that wasn't a double hit on the reception from Lawrenceville. They were able to get another hit on it, but that one landed out of bounds, and it's match point. Hoffman a serve, same spot, different result. Lawrenceville gets set up now, and a swing out of bounds, point Paris, and your Tigers take this match 2-1 over Lawrenceville in the JV contest. And that's a good way to get this night going for Paris volleyball. Before varsity comes out onto the court for warm-ups, we will take a break here on the Paris Sports Network, run you through a set of commercials, and be back to set you up for that varsity contest. You're listening to the Paris Sports Network.
Our pregame show is sponsored by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors Dan and Sherry Hutchings, Steve and Lynn Young, Paul and Kathy Porter, Denny and Mary Lou Pine, and Tom and Marnita Stuck. Church Insurance is an independent agency specializing in home and auto, life and health, as well as business and farm insurance. For over 100 years, Church Insurance has been servicing Edgar and surrounding counties. Stop by their office at 116 East Court Street and talk to Bruce, Ann, or Tay and let them take care of your insurance needs. You can also give them a call at 465-4022 or visit their website at churchinsagency.com. Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, located on the west side of Paris. We believe the world eats better when we eat together. That's Cargill, helping the world thrive. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. See Diamond Financial for all of your income tax needs. Ben Lucan has 30 years of income tax preparation experience. He and his well-trained staff can take care of all of your personal, corporate, partnership, trust, and not-for-profit tax returns. They'll also take care of all of your payroll and bookkeeping needs as well. See them at 208 East Jasper Street or call 465-8562. Mark, Amy, Salem, and Sarah Isef support Paris Athletics and implore its athletes to play hard and study harder. Great Heart Seed is dedicated to providing the American farmer with the most profitable corn, soybean, wheat, and alfalfa lines. Their vision is to work on your farm, helping you build higher yields and bigger profits. Contact them at 465-4132. Great Heart, great yields. Diamond Brothers Insurance, LLC has been providing security and peace of mind for individuals, businesses, and government entities for over 150 years. Their agency philosophy is to serve their communities with excellent service, advanced technology, and comprehensive insurance protection. Visit any of their 44 locations throughout the state of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. You can give them a call at 465-5041 or stop by 111 Sheriff Street in Paris. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. Golf season will be here before you know it, and Eagle Ridge Golf Course in Paris offers one of the preeminent courses in East Central Illinois and West Central Indiana. Their Wednesday night league will be starting up soon, but they also offer special services such as corporate events, receptions, and group lessons. Call 463-3434 or visit eagleridgeparis.com. Lot 50 Brewing, located at 112 East Court Street, is the only brewing company in town. Bring your friends, family, or co-workers in for an evening of games, drinks, and conversation. Order food from other local restaurants or bring your own. Stop in and watch the owners, Bruce Young, Steve Combs, and Doug Smitkamp, work for you. Lot 50 is open Wednesday through Sunday. Check them out at lot50brewing.com. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Located at 500 West Jasper Street in Paris, Soleil Body Salon offers 5 lay-down and 1 stand-up tanning bed, as well as spray tan services. They also have a nail technician, an esthetician, and a hairstylist. Give Leslie and her staff a call at 465-7546. Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. Our pregame show is sponsored by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors Dan and Sherry Hutchings, Steve and Lynn Young, Paul and Kathy Porter, Denny and Mary Lou Pine, and Tom and Marnita Stuck. Church Insurance is an independent agency specializing in home and auto, life and health, as well as business and farm insurance. For over 100 years, Church Insurance has been servicing Edgar and surrounding counties. Stop by their office at 116 East Court Street and talk to Bruce, Ann, or Tay, and let them take care of your insurance needs. You can also give them a call at 465-4022 or visit their website at churchinsagency.com. Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, located on the west side of Paris. We believe the world eats better when we eat together. That's Cargill, helping the world thrive. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. See Diamond Financial for all of your income tax needs. Ben Lucan has 30 years of income tax preparation experience. He and his well-trained staff can take care of all of your personal, corporate, partnership, trust, and not-for-profit tax returns. They'll also take care of all of your payroll and bookkeeping needs as well. See them at 208 East Jasper Street or call 465-8562. Mark, Amy, Salem, and Sarah Isef support Paris Athletics and implore its athletes to play hard and study harder. Great Heart Seed is dedicated to providing the American farmer with the most profitable corn, soybean, wheat, and alfalfa lines. Their vision is to work on your farm, helping you build higher yields and bigger profits. Contact them at 465-4132. Great Heart, great yields. Diamond Brothers Insurance, LLC has been providing security and peace of mind for individuals, businesses, and government entities for over 150 years. Their agency philosophy is to serve their communities with excellent service, advanced technology, and comprehensive insurance protection. Visit any of their 44 locations throughout the state of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. You can give them a call at 465-5041 or stop by 111 Sheriff Street in Paris. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. Golf season will be here before you know it, and Eagle Ridge Golf Course in Paris offers one of the preeminent courses in East Central Illinois and West Central Indiana. Their Wednesday night league will be starting up soon, but they also offer special services such as corporate events, receptions, and group lessons. Call 463-3434 or visit eagleridgeparis.com. Lot 50 Brewing, located at 112 East Court Street, is the only brewing company in town. Bring your friends, family, or co-workers in for an evening of games, drinks, and conversation. Order food from other local restaurants or bring your own. Stop in and watch the owners, Bruce Young, Steve Combs, and Doug Smitkamp, work for you. Lot 50 is open Wednesday through Sunday. Check them out at lot50brewing.com. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Located at 500 West Jasper Street in Paris, Soleil Body Salon offers 5 lay-down and 1 stand-up tanning bed, as well as spray tan services. They also have a nail technician, an esthetician, and a hairstylist. Give Leslie and her staff a call at 465-7546. Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. It's time for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, Lot 50 Brewing, Church Insurance Agency, Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, Diamond Brothers Insurance, Ingram Waste Disposal, Seed Solutions, Allied IFS, Country Financial, Lake Ridge Christian Church, State Farm Insurance Agent Terry Elliston, Eagle Ridge Golf Course, Diamond Financial Consultants, Soleil Body Salon, Great Heart Seed, and our affiliate sponsors, Dan and Sherry Hutchings, Steve and Lynn Young, Paul and Kathy Porter, Denny and Mary Lou Pine, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Doc and Donna Moody, Jeff and Stephanie Moody at Moody Farms, Chad and Stephanie Crampton, and Mark, Amy, Salem, and Sarah Isa.
We are between JV and varsity contest here on the Paris Sports Network. Your volleyball Tigers are in Lawrenceville this evening for a Little Illini Conference matchup. Should just be 2 or 3 minutes away from introductions of the starting lineups for this varsity contest. The JV team for your Tigers was victorious in 3 sets this evening, taking the first set 25-8 over Lawrenceville. Indians came away with the second one, winning 25-22. And then your Tigers won the third set and the decisive set 15-9. Again, to take that in 3 sets. That sets us up for this varsity contest. Conference matchup that will see your 4-1 Paris Tigers in LIC play against the 1-3 Lawrenceville Indians. Lawrenceville's contest so far in LIC play, they played Casey, lost to them 2-1. Then lost to Robinson 2-1. Same result whenever they played an out-of-conference Hudsonville team. Then back in conference, they picked up their lone win in straight sets against Red Hill. Their most recent matchups were against Marshall. They lost that one 2-0. Also lost 2-0 to Olney. Paris coming in with a 4-1 LIC record. Again, that lone loss, as I'm sure you all know, was to Flora. Paris does have a 5-2 overall record. Looking to improve on that tonight. Looking to improve their chances at winning the conference. Definitely stay in the race. That Flora team that they lost to only has 1 loss of their own on the season, as they are 3-1 in the conference. And they don't play tonight. They're going to wait until tomorrow, where they will host the Robinson Maroons. So that was a Robinson team that your Tigers handled very easily at home. I think Robinson has a lot more in them than what they showed here at Paris High School. So let's hope they bring whatever that game is that I think they've got in them out whenever they travel to Flora tomorrow. Gonna need at least 1 more Flora loss to win the conference this season. Both teams, again, only 1 loss. Other matchups tonight, along with your Tigers traveling to Lawrenceville in the conference, Newton is traveling to Casey, and Olney is playing in Red Hill. At a conference matchups, there's one of those this evening as Marshall has traveled to Mount Carmel. 2 of those matches are in action as we speak. Olney took set number 1 against Red Hill, and Newton is up by 10 in the first set against Casey. It's been interesting to see all the LIC teams add Mount Carmel to as many of their sports schedules as they can get them on. I don't think Paris plays them, right? Checking right now to see if I see Mount Carmel in Paris. For volleyball, at least, we know that they face each other in boys and girls basketball as well as football. I believe they're on the baseball schedule. I don't think they're on the softball schedule. We're actually going to try and maybe see if we can make that happen before Mount Carmel joins the conference at a full-time capacity next year, as they will replace the team that Tigers are up at the top of the volleyball standings with, the Flora Wolves and Flora Wolf Cows. Looks like teams are finished warming up in Lawrenceville. Go ahead and get this pulled up full screen for you as I'll let the national anthem be played. We'll check on starting lineups, and again, not working with the Lawrenceville roster tonight. Nothing on Max Press for me to use, so we'll just be calling the ladies in black your Paris Tigers, and we'll go from there. So I'll pause now for the playing of our national anthem. Starters have been announced for your Paris Tigers. Same starters that we've seen over the last handful of matches for Paris. Becca Miner at libero. Emily Wells starting along with Kristen Borchers, Sarah Berger, Peyton Block, Emma Pinkston, and Garrett Hoffman with the start this evening for the Tigers. Emma Pinkston recently named the Central State Athlete of the Month. And just reading through those stats, you see what she's been able to accomplish. Last week, let alone this past month, all season long, they listed her as number 2 in hitting percentage, hitting a 448 clip and listed as number 5 in kills on Max Preps, as well as being number 15 in aces. That post from the Prairie Press today also highlighted her college commitment to Juniata College in Pennsylvania to continue playing volleyball. We are set to go here in Lawrenceville. Hoffman serving first. Lawrenceville gets it back over. Dug out, now a swing from Borchers, who gets up and puts one down. Point Paris. Tigers off to a good and fast start. One zero Tigers. Hoffman served, dug out by Lawrenceville. Indians get it across. Went back to Hoffman, set from block, cross court, overpass. Lawrenceville went up to attack it and converts. Point Lawrenceville. One, dug out by Berger. Now here's a swing this time from Pinkston. Her first attempt of the evening. Handled by Lawrenceville, back across. Dug out by Minor. Another swing Pinkston. Back line. Dug out by the libero. Pushed across. Block. Center of the court. Set for Pinkston. Didn't get much on that one. Lawrenceville handles, gets it back across, and then Berger and Hoffman were going after the same ball. Berger got her hands on it, but nothing doing. Point Lawrenceville. Serve to Berger. Then Borchers pushes it across. Now set from Lawrenceville. Free ball over. Might have went out of bounds. Hoffman dug it anyway. Now Pinkston gives it up. Free ball Lawrenceville. Here's a swing far side. Berger can't handle. Out of bounds. Point Paris. That makes it 3-1. Lawrenceville serving. Hoffman a dig. Overpass. Ends up on Lawrenceville's side. And they're able to get it over the net. Off the tape. Minor got a touch on it, but it went into the net. Point Lawrenceville. Still serving. Block a set for Pinkston, then off the dig attempt from Lawrenceville. Point Paris. Block serving. Peyton Block gets it over Lawrenceville in their offense. Swing far side, dug out Hoffman. Overpass collected by Lawrenceville. Point Paris are going to call a lift on Lawrenceville. Block serving. Lawrenceville swing. Hoffman block. Here's a swing from Emily Wells. And then a diving attempt from Lawrenceville. Ends up in a ball out of bounds. Point Paris. Block looking for more. Lawrenceville's got to get it over that time. They do. Dug out Hoffman. Set from block. Leads Borchers into the net. Borchers able to get it across. And then an error on Lawrenceville, as that pass was too tight into the net. They couldn't collect that one. Point Tigers, lead to the Tigers. It's 5-4. Back row dig from Lawrenceville. And then a punch across to the court. Point Lawrenceville. Five to 5. Lawrenceville serve. Dug out by Hoffman. Block is set. Pinkston swing to the court. She goes. Point Paris. Pinkston now back to serve for the Tigers. 6-5, Tiger lead. Pinkston to serve, ace for Emma. And you can hear the ace chant from the Tiger faithful in Lawrenceville. Emma's second serve. Dug out by Libero. Clean set and a swing. Onto the Tiger side. Through their offense. Wells hits the tape, rolls it over down to the court. Point Paris. This serve also handled by Lawrenceville. They got a swing on it. Dug out back row Pinkston to block. Block is set for Berger, who's looking for that back corner. Handled by Lawrenceville. Now they get a swing far side. Pinkston on the deck to dig it out. Borchers a block. Lawrenceville had it, and they're going to call a center line violation. Good block that time from Kristen Borchers. Point Paris. It's 9-5. Another serve from Pinkston. Lawrenceville a swing. To block. Now Berger. And Pinkston's got to give up a free ball. Does just that. Here's Lawrenceville in their offense. Pushed across from the middle. Dug out by Block. Set from Hoffman. Berger into the net. Able to get it across. Lawrenceville through their system. Swing. Hoffman had it. Gave it to Block. Borchers a swing. Dug out by Lawrenceville. And a joust over the net. Borchers got her hands on it. But they're going to call a point for Lawrenceville. Center line violation. Lawrenceville serving. 9-6. Paris leads. And Tigers are going to be able to get that one across. Good save there from the Tigers. As this rally continues, and a swing from Berger goes to the floor. Point Paris. Kendra Young will check in at the front line for the Tigers. Becca Miner in to serve. Lawrenceville's got to get it across here and does just that. No, it's going to hit the standard up high. Point Paris. Miner still serving. Center of the back row she goes. Young gets up and attacks. Lawrenceville saves it, however, and they go through their offense. Block and Miner. Back row swing Pinkston to the back row of Lawrenceville. Dug out there by the Libero. They get it across. Free ball. Pinkston up to Block. A back set swing from Wells. Handled by Lawrenceville. And then, ball that somehow didn't get called for being on the outside of the antenna. Paris picks up the point anyway after the kill, and it's point Tigers, 12-6 Tigers. Timeout called by Lawrenceville. (12-6) here in the first. Tigers on a bit of a run after starting slow in that first handful of points here in this one. Tigers in action tonight in Lawrenceville, that's what you're watching. On Thursday, they will be back at home against Red Hill. That, I think, is just a JV and varsity contest. I should probably double check before I say that, but I know that Red Hill does come to town on Thursday. Then there are 3 matches next week, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, before they wrap up their schedule the following week with Monday and Wednesday matches. Teams are out of the timeout. Miner still serving for Paris. Serve is handled, but an error on Lawrenceville as pass went to the spot on the court where there were no teammates. Point Paris, 13-6 now. Minor still serving. Once again, same spot. Lawrenceville is able to get this one across. Pinkston a dig for a setting block. Swing from Berger, down to the court with a kill. Sarah Berger. (14-6). Got a delay waiting for the volleyball. Didn't see where that one rolled to, but now we've got one coming back. Headed Becca Minor's way. Tigers up by 8. Minor serving to the back row, and then a receiving error. Point Paris. Obviously, every team and going to have somebody out there that isn't the best at receiving. And I know we saw that at the last home match, just constantly going after the libero who was struggling all night. And so far, Becca Minor picking on that back right corner. This time it won't be on the serve or receiving error. It'll be through the Tigers' offense where they scored, 16-6. Minor still serving. This time she goes to the libero, left corner. Pushed across, Minor a dig, block a set, Wells a swing off the Lawrenceville block. Hauled in there, collected. Lawrenceville through their offense. Pinkston a dig. Set for Young this time in a swing with the right hand. Handled by Lawrenceville. They push it across. Pinkston to block. Now Berger a chance into the net. Point Lawrenceville. Indians will make a sub. Incoming Indian will serve for Lawrenceville. Side out Point Paris, 17-7. Emily Wells back to serve. Wells' serve is mishandled by the Lawrenceville libero. Point Tigers, 18-7. Wells' serve. Once again to the libero. This time it's handled. Set and a swing from Lawrenceville. Dug out Pinkston. Set block. Berger a chance and blocked by Lawrenceville. Impressive block that time by the Indians. They sent a double block up at Berger. And that'll earn the point. It's 18-8. Serve from Lawrenceville. Pinkston had it. Gave it to block. Swing from Minor. Lawrenceville through their offense. Hit from the opposite side. Block now set. Berger pushes, looking for that back corner. Good defense by Lawrenceville there. Able to get it across. Now Paris once again. Wells block. Now Young a swing. Off an Indian. Out of bounds. Kill for Kendra Young. Point Paris. It's 19-8. It will be Sarah Berger serving. Tigers lead by 11. Dug out by Lawrenceville, and on this second hit, they'll get it across. Berger there to handle. Gave it to block. And put across by Becca Minor. Lawrenceville a swing to Pinkston. Block. Right back to Pinkston. Swing on the way off the block. Handled by the back line. Now Libero's got to give it up. She does. This is a free ball for Paris. Dug out, handled by block now. Then Young pushes it over. Lawrenceville collects. Right back to the Tigers. Berger, block. Young a swing off the block. Handled by Lawrenceville. Far side. Pushed into the Tiger block down to the court. Point Paris. That was Young and block, I think, there on the block for the Tigers. 20-8 now. Berger serving. Dug up by Lawrenceville. Nearly an overpass. Saved from going into the net, but they will not be able to get it over. Point Paris. And we will have a timeout called by Lawrenceville. Indians facing a 13-point deficit, 21-8. Tigers lead here in the first set. See if I can't scroll back far enough just to double check and see what the schedule says. Paris Athletics had posted the full volleyball schedule, which matches will have fresh soft contest and which won't. That Red Hill contest is not scheduled to have a fresh soft game on Thursday. Just a 6:15 start for JV, then varsity. Same thing will be for the home contest on Monday against Hudsonville. Red Hill, Marshall, and Olney, final 3 LIC matchups of the season after this one is finished in Lawrenceville. Berger waiting to serve. Lawrenceville finally out of that timeout. Tigers 4 points away from taking this first set. And there's one of them right there. Point Tigers. Ace for Sarah Berger. And she's set to serve again. Serving to the back row. Set and too hard of a set. Hitter had to back up a step, was off balance when she swung. Hit it into the net, 23-8 Paris now. Berger a serve, into the back row, pushed across. Berger digs, blocks set, swing Pinkston on the way, off speed. Perfect placement. Emma Pinkston with the off speed attack and kill. Point Paris, and we've got set point. Berger serving for it. Into the back row. Dug out by Libero. Here's a set. Swing from Lawrenceville. Back row Berger. Here's block. Another swing coming for Pinkston. No off speed here. Off the Lawrenceville block. Well out of bounds. Point Paris. Set Paris. Your Tigers lead this match 1-0. We'll take a break and be back here with the second set on the Paris Sports Network.
Our pregame show is sponsored by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors Dan and Sherry Hutchings, Steve and Lynn Young, Paul and Kathy Porter, Denny and Mary Lou Pine, and Tom and Marnita Stuck. Church Insurance is an independent agency specializing in home and auto, life and health, as well as business and farm insurance. For over 100 years, Church Insurance has been servicing Edgar and surrounding counties. Stop by their office at 116 East Court Street and talk to Bruce, Ann, or Tay, and let them take care of your insurance needs. You can also give them a call at 465-4022 or visit their website at churchinsagency.com. Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, located on the west side of Paris. We believe the world eats better when we eat together. That's Cargill, helping the world thrive. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris.
We are back for set number 2 in Lawrenceville. You're listening to the Paris Sports Network, and appreciate you joining us here this evening as we bring you volleyball action from Lawrenceville. Tigers took the first set 25-8. As we get set for set number 2 here in this varsity contest. If you missed it, JV won their match 2-1. Taking the first set 25-8 and the last set 15-9. Lawrenceville will serve first here in this second. Kendra Young, Peyton Block, Emma Pinkston the front row for the Tigers. Sarah Berger, Emily Wells, and Becca Miner in the back row. Lawrenceville, a good swing there from the far side, will earn then the first point of the set. Lawrenceville's first serve of the set. I guess they had the first one, didn't they? But this will be the last one on this rotation as the Tigers take it. It's 1-1. Carradine Hoffman checks in for the Tigers. Hoffman serve into the back row, dug out there, cross court set. Bumped across. Here's a free ball. Dug out Wells. Set from Block. Swing from Pinkston. Off speed. Handled by Lawrenceville. They're able to get it across. Diving attempt necessary from Pinkston. She's still unable to put it in a position for her teammates. Point Lawrenceville. And a service error from Lawrenceville gives it right back. It's 2-2. Peyton Block back to serve for the Tigers. Overpass from Lawrenceville is going to end up in a point. Obviously not what the Tigers were expecting. And it really snuck over the top of all of their heads. Point Lawrenceville. It's 3-2. Lawrenceville's serve is short, collected by Pinkston. Then Lawrenceville gave it right back. Now they have it through their offense. Swing from the far side. Dugout back row Berger. Block is set. Pinkston swing coming down to the floor. And we'll see. Do they give a point? I don't think they did, right? So 3-2. Swing from Borchers. They will give a point this time. Point Tigers. Pinkston to serve now. Into the back row, dug out there. Swing handled by Block. Pinkston to back row attack. Dug out by the libero on the second hit. Lawrenceville gets it across. Lawrenceville unable to handle that swing. Point Tigers. Four, 3, Tigers lead. Wells pushes it across. Lawrenceville handles to Pinkston. Now Block. Swing from Berger off the Lawrenceville block. Unable to recover as it falls to the floor. It's 5-3. Pinkston serving. Goes to the libero. Dugout handle. Swing far side. Tiger block. Borchers and Wells get up for that one. Lawrenceville's able to get it across, though. Set from Hoffman. Wells pushes it over. Lawrenceville. Swing coming. Floated up in the air. Pinkston able to get to the back corner to corral that one. Wells, a good swing into the back row. Handled by Lawrenceville through their offense. Dug out by Pinkston. Set coming from block. Here's Borchers. Pushes it. Looking for that back corner. She will find it. What a play, Kristen Borchers. As that Lawrenceville defense started to suck in on the Tiger swings. Borchers found the soft spot. It's 6-3. Here's an ace for the Tigers, ace for Emma Pinkston. (7-3). Pinkston serving. Handled by Lawrenceville. Set from the libero. Knocked across. Block to Hoffman. Set for Berger. Floats one to the back row. Handled by Lawrenceville. Knocked up in the air. Pinkston had it. Gave it a block. Swing from Berger. Unable to be handled by Lawrenceville. Sarah Berger with the kill. Pinkston still serving. Floats this one. Ace for Emma Pinkston. (9-3). Tigers lead by 6. Another block. Borchers and Wells again there. Lawrenceville able to recover and get it back, though. Wells with a swing. Dug out by the libero. Set from Lawrenceville. Swing off the top of the net. It'll be point Lawrenceville as it falls to the Tiger side of the court. They might have even called a net violation on Paris. (9-4). Lawrenceville serves. And touched by Carradine Hoffman. She can only get a hand on it. It'll be point Lawrenceville. Serve is well long, out of bounds, point Paris. Kendra Young checking in for Carradine Hoffman as Becca Miner is back to serve. Tigers with a 5-point advantage here on the second set. Delay here, and wanted to at least bring up to you volleyball junkies out there about the NCAA tournament starting next Wednesday the 14th. So looking forward to that. Still a week and a half away, but should be fun tournament to keep your eye on as always. Talk more about that. Maybe if there's a timeout here as a swing from Kendra Young goes into the net and down to the floor, point Lawrenceville. 10-6. Tigers still lead by 4. Lawrenceville serve into the back row. Dug out by Pinkston. Block a set to the back row. Pinkston will swing. Lawrenceville handles on the second hit. They get it across. Good attack there, and it's point Lawrenceville. (10-7). Free ball given up by Young. Lawrenceville is going to give up one of their own, however. Block to Miner. Back row swing from Pinkston. Dug out by Lawrenceville. Middle swing. Dug out by Pinkston to block. Back set Wells. A swing and a kill for Emily Wells. Lawrenceville receives the serve, gets it across, and then Pinkston got a hand on it, gave her teammates a chance, but it fell in one of the few spots that they couldn't get to in time. Point Lawrenceville. Indian serve, handled by Pinkston. Pinkston block to Minor, a swing out of bounds. Point Lawrenceville. Lawrenceville on a bit of a run here. Get it across. Paris got it right back. Lawrenceville swing now. Handled by Wells, and then block dove on the floor to try to keep it in play. Couldn't. Point Lawrenceville. Indians within one. Serve handled by Minor. Overpass. Lawrenceville had a swing on it. Minor handled. Gave to block. Swing from Young. And unable to be returned. Point Paris. Berger serving for the Tigers now, and receiving air. Point Paris. That last home match, exchanged a look with Mr. Block after he started his ace chant. Kind of like that one right there. I called a receiving air. He called it an ace. But either way, point Tigers. It's 13-10. Paris leads. I texted him back. I said, we're even, because he called it ace one time when I was singing receiving air, and we switched the other time. So called even, and now it's 14-10 Paris here in the second set. Berger is serving to the back row, and an overpass from Lawrenceville ends in a point for Paris, and that will get a timeout called by Lawrenceville. (15-10) Tigers lead here in the second as they've started to extend this lead. Looking to finish this one out in straight sets. Tigers' next home match will be, or next road match that will broadcast here on the Paris Sports Network will be next Tuesday as they travel to Tuscola. Brought up the NCAA tournament. It starts the day after that, so I guess by that time maybe I'll have my bracket filled out and we'll run through and I'll make all my picks. We'll see how it turns out, right? So this is a perfect opportunity for anybody who filled out a basketball bracket. If you're upset with the Big Ten, well, just turn your attention to volleyball and much better chances that all their teams go far in the volleyball bracket. Volleyball conference, not a basketball conference. This serve from Sarah Berger ends up in the net after Lawrenceville tried to dig it out. Point Paris. (16-10). Sarah Berger looking to continue strong. Here's a serve into the back row, another receiving error. Again, picking on one particular individual here, and it's working out for the Tigers. This time goes towards the libero, and what a serve from Sarah Berger. That one was on a line. Had libero trying to decide between one of two ways to attack that one. And she changed her mind right when the ball was in her lap. Error on Lawrenceville. Point for Paris. It's 18-10. Another receiving error for Lawrenceville. 19-10. Yeah, Sarah doing nothing fancy here. Just putting it in a spot and continually putting it there, putting pressure on the Lawrenceville Indians to return it. really just in the minds of the Indians, who have struggled with this serve. Another one on the line. This one is handled. Lawrenceville able to get it across. Paris finally in their offense. First time in a few points. Young pushes it towards that back corner. And an excellent save from the libero of Lawrenceville. Now Pinkston to swing. Libero ain't going to get to that one. Kill for Emma Pinkston. Point for the Tigers, and it's 20-10. Berger still serving. How about 5 more, Sarah? Serve again into the back row, middle this time. Dugout handled. Here's a set and a swing, far side. Dugout minor, saved by Wells. Block has to give a free ball up and does. Libero with the save, with the dig. Swing from the middle for Lawrenceville. Now a set, swing from Pinkston off the Lawrenceville block to the court. Point Paris. Belmoco is going to check in for the Tigers, replacing Kendra Young. Sarah Berger still serving. 21-10, second set. Tigers lead 1-0. See where Sarah goes this time. Back right corner, and nearly another receiving error. Handled. Free ball over. No attacking error. Out of bounds. 22-10. Sarah looking to do this all by herself. Here's another serve from Berger. Ace for Sarah Berger. 23-10. Just a couple away. JV won in 3 sets. Varsity trying to win in 2. And an attempt to stop this momentum as Lawrenceville calls their second timeout of the set. Mentioned a couple matches ago, and as I mentioned just a few minutes ago about Sarah not doing anything fancy here, right? And a couple matches ago just talked about getting the ball over the net, and especially as much as the Tigers and Sarah are in the heads of their opponents right now, to where Lawrenceville really feels like they've got to be perfect. Definitely much better than what they have been so far, that start to make their own errors. Like we've seen receiving errors, attacking errors, errors of all sort. Just get the ball over the net, and Sarah's been able to do that. Not to say she hasn't served well. She's been excellent. On a line to that back row. She's went after all 3 positions back there of Lawrenceville's. And that's gotten Paris out to a 23-10 advantage. Berger ready to serve out of the timeout. Another one on the line. Back corner right, receiving error on Lawrenceville. Point Paris, and we are at match point in this one. Berger ready to serve. Into the back row middle. Handled. Second hit is knocked over, and Minor couldn't handle it. Bit surprised on that second hit attack from Lawrenceville. And the Indians hang on by a thread, at least for another point. It's 24-11. Serve is knocked further into the backcourt by the Tigers and unable to be handled. 24-12. Lawrenceville another serve, this time dug out by Wells. Block is set. Swing from Moko to the floor. Belmoco will win the match for the Tigers. It's 25-12 as your final in the second set. And Paris moves to 5-1 in LIC play. 6-2 overall. Again, appreciate you joining us here on this broadcast. Thank you to all of our sponsors allowing us to bring you these games on the Paris Sports Network here on our YouTube channel. And don't forget to wear a little maroon tomorrow. We're cheering for the Robinson Maroons to travel to Florida and knock off the Wolf Gals as Fuller is the only other LIC team with one loss, and going to head-to-head matchups, they are the team that gave your Lady Tigers a loss in LIC play. So if you got Maroon anything, put it on tomorrow. Cheer for Robinson just one time. Just for one day tomorrow. That's all we need, right? All we're asking for is one time Robinson to pull through for us. But tonight, your Lady Tigers took care of business in the JV contest, winning in 3 sets. Varsity contest, winning 25-8, and then 25-12 to get out of Lawrenceville happy. One final time, thank you for joining us here on the Paris Sports Network. We will be back in action as a broadcast team on Thursday when these same Volleyball Tigers host the Red Hill Salukis at Paris High School. So if you're unable to make it out to the high school to take that action in live, be sure to tune in here on the Paris Sports Network. And with that, for our production team back in the studio this evening, I am Clay Best signing off here on the Paris Sports Network. Have a good night.
You've been listening to Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network, brought to you by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, Lot 50 Brewing, Church Insurance Agency, Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, Diamond Brothers Insurance, Ingram Waste Disposal, Seed Solutions, Allied IFS, Country Financial, Lake Ridge Christian Church, State Farm Insurance Agent Terry Elliston, Eagle Ridge Golf Course, Diamond Financial Consultants, Soleil Body Salon, Great Heart Seed, and our affiliate sponsors, Dan and Sherry Hutchings, Steve and Lynn Young, Paul and Kathy Porter, Denny and Mary Lou Pine, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Doc and Donna Moody, Jeff and Stephanie Moody at Moody Farms, Chad and Stephanie Crampton, and Mark, Amy, Salem, and Sarah Isa.